tickets to give out, and it's Friday. We got to get this done. I kind of take the blame from yesterday. And all days. We have not.
Well, I'm not. I'm not taking the blame.
That's fine. I'm taking it. Give it to me. Yesterday was definitely my fault. It was 80s babies, and we were talking about just New York Giants that have worn the number 80 on their jersey, and there's really not many of them. There's only like 12. Nobody got any right. Then before that, the 80s babies of NFL. We did
People
NBA,
struggled.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, people struggled. So it's Friday. It's 50-50 Friday, and it is our favorite game. Fish or horse. I can't wait. Dibs will give you a name, and you tell us simply, is it a fish or a horse? It sounds easy, but it's never easy on the
And we
Rob Dibble
want
Show.
you to win.
We want you to win. If you don't know, flip a coin, see how it lands. What can we win? Great question, Kirk. Winner of the 2022 Olivier Award and the Best New Musical. Best New Musical presented by Broadway World Award. Back to the Future Musical. Oh, yeah.
Woo! Huey, sing it, baby.
Adapted for the stage, the iconic film's creator, Bob Gale. Directed by Tony Award winner John Rando.
Oh, I love John Rando.
Such a rando.
He is a rando.
Includes songs like Johnny Be Good, Earth Angel, Back in Time, and The Power of Love. Yeah. When Marty McFly finds himself transported back to 1955 in a time machine built by eccentric scientist Doc
DeLorean.
Brown, he accidentally changes course of history. Now he's in a race against to fix the present, escape the past, and send himself back to the future. When Back to the Future hits 88 miles an hour, it'll change musical theater history forever. Recommended ages 6 and up. It's going to be at the Bushnell Theater in downtown Hartford starting June 4th, and we got tickets for you. 860-522-3776, 860-522-3776 if you want to play fish or horse. Oh, you're busy June 4th? Don't worry. We've got Bryan Adams tickets left over.
Oh, yeah. Canadian's best.
Canadians' best rock.
Rocker.
We love Bryan Adams, man.
65 years young.
A lot of us got our first kiss to a Bryan Adams song. Wasn't me, though.
I'm still waiting.
Mine was an Alice Cooper song.
Ooh, what? Which one? No More Mr. Nice Guy?
That was a good one.
Welcome to my nightmare. That's
Poison.
it. Poison. Yeah,
Poison. It was poison. There you go.
Perfect. 860-522-3776 if you want to play fish or horse and simply win these tickets for the weekend. Again, flip a coin. We have 2 more Bryan Adams pairs of tickets to go. So only 2 more winners for Bryan Adams. John Ashmead working the phones as Kurt is working the board. A little easier for Kurt today as it was yesterday. Who's
Actually, you
first?
made it very easy because you made the question so hard.
Right, you never had to take anybody's information down. Nobody got it right. Hopefully that's not the case today. Who's first, Kurt?
Jeff, line 1.
All right, Jeff, what is up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy weekend.
Happy weekend
You
to
too.
you as
Happy
well.
weekend.
Hopefully we can send you off the weekend with some tickets. Dibs has got a name. Jeff, you simply tell us, is this a fish or a horse? Now, the Horsies, they're former Kentucky Derby winners. The fish, they're from all over this planet, and they're the craziest creatures Kurt and I've ever seen. Are you ready, Jeff?
Let's do it.
Jeff Lump Sucker. Lump Sucker. Is that a fish or a horse?
Lump sucker. What the heck's a lump sucker? Let's go with fish.
Right off the bat.
You are
With a win.
correct. A lump sucker
Nice job.
is a fish. It's just like this weird-looking bowling ball of a creature with a couple of eyes and a stupid sucking kissy face. Jeff, what would you like? You want to go to Bryan Adams? Do you want to go to Back to the Future?
Let's go back to the future in my life. Like,
All right.
There you
Stay
go.
on hold. Back to the Future at the Bushnell Theater, one of my favorite places to take in some of the arts. It will be June 4th through the 8th. Hooking up Jeff with a pair of tickets. Yes, lump sucker is a fish. This is a fish I wouldn't mind catching.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind swimming next to. It's not that scary looking. It does look like it wants to give you a kiss.
You had some weird looking suckers up there.
It was a weird looking sucker.
By the way, it's a delicacy by humans.
Really? Now, is it
Yeah.
one of these fish that I have to cut a certain way? If I don't, it will poison me and kill me?
I don't know how you cook it, and I know it's not poisonous to humans, but it says male lumpfish are considered a delicacy in some cultures, and overfishing remains a threat to their survival.
I bet. I wonder where you can find lump suckers. Ain't in the States. Ain't in the States. All right, Jeff's a winner. Excellent. Stay on hold, Jeff. Let John get some information from you. Who's next, Kurt?
Sean's due.
Oh, my gosh. Sean, are you
Sean
sure
is
about
so
this?
due.
I'm so nervous right now.
You have been on one hell of a streak that you're normally not
He's
on.
streaking.
Usually you're on the other sides of these streaks, but we've got a favorite game of yours, fish or horse. Simply tell us the name that Dibble gives you is either a fish in the world or a horse that has won the Kentucky Derby. Are you ready, Sean?
I think so.
Sean, Burgoo King. Burgoo King. Is that a horse or a fish?
I'm going to say fish.
Wow. Try back, Sean. Have a great weekend, my man. But Burgoo King won the Kentucky Derby back in 1932. And I'm wondering what came first, Burger King or Burgoo King? I wonder if Burgoo King was like the guy who invented Burger King, like bet on Burgoo King. And he was been looking for something to call his restaurant. And he's like, I got it.
Burgoo.
Yes, Sean, man. That's weird.
I think
isn't
that's
it?
4 in a row.
4 in a row. So that's from last week or 2 weeks ago.
They
too.
actually have footage of 1932's Kentucky Derby.
No way. What?
Yes, they do.
Reel to reel, or is it like one of those picture books that you got to flip real fast? Like,
Let's call it. It's called e-footage. I don't know what that means, but
you seeing it? Is Burger
I'm
King?
watching it. It's black and white. It's
They
pretty
had
cool.
film by then. I mean,
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They were silent.
And color by
They
then.
weren't talkies back then.
They weren't talkies.
another 2 years he had color.
It was a
We're
big. It was a
talking
big old
Wizard
horse.
of Oz
Number,
was like 34.
number
Right,
6 was Burgoo King.
In the 6th spot.
Jockey was Eugene James.
Oh, Eugene. Jeannie James. All right. Who's next, Kurt?
Fred?
Fred! What's up, Fred?
Everything's good, guys. What's up?
Doing well. What's the weirdest fish that you've caught down in Florida?
Well, I'm not a fisherman.
You haven't gone out yet? You haven't done any deep sea excursion?
I've taken my kids out on, deep sea fishing, and I let them fish, and I guard the cooler.
Oh, how nice!
Yeah, how nice. Fred's great at that. All right, Fred, horse or fish? Dib's got a name. You simply tell us which one it is. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Northern Stargazer. Northern Stargazer. Is that a fish or a horse?
Well, I have no idea, so let's go horse.
Sorry, Fred. Northern Stargazer is a fish. It is. It's a weird-looking fish. Not a horse. I am sorry.
Sorry, Fred. You and Sean.
No, Fred's missed a couple of times.
I know.
He's a Bryan Adams fan, too. All right. Yeah, it is 50-50 so far.
It is 50-50,
one
man.
for three. 1 for 3.
Whoa, man. Northern Stargazer got some big old bug eyes.
Yeah. That one I don't want to swim next.
No. You don't want to hook that thing.
That's why it's the Stargazer, I think, because it's like can see outside the water. Like it has such big eyes that it can look above, like it looks up and it can see whatever's.
Orbiting the Earth.
Yeah.
The technical name is Astroscopus guttatus.
I kind of like Astroscopus guttatus.
I know.
Be the name
because
of our
it's
next metal band.
It's got little teeth, giant bug eyes.
Yeah, little baby teeth in the bottom. Ugh. Ah.
This stout fish has a special organ just behind its eyes. I'm telling you, man, you learn something new on this damn show every day.
Okay. Who's next, Kurt?
Is that the same? Is that Sean again, or is that Sean also?
Or is this Sean too?
Sean 2.
Two.
Sean 2. All right. Are you ready?
Hello?
Hello, Sean. What's up?
Hey there, this is Sean too. I'm ready to get it right, unlike the other Sean.
All right.
No, nice.
Fired. I
Sean,
like it.
Nice
Sean
fire.
points. I love it.
Nice.
All right, Sean, you know how this game works. Fish or horse? Dibs has got a name. You simply tell us which one it is. All right, Ray, Sean 2.
Let's go.
Sarcastic fringe head. Sarcastic fringe head. Sean 2, is that a fish or a horse?
That's definitely a fish.
This guy knows his fish.
Are correct. What would you like, Sean? You want to go to the Bryan Adams concert, or would you like to go to Back to the Future?
I already have Bryan Adams tickets. So let's do the Back to the Future one.
Wow.
He is
All
not
right.
greedy. He is
Excellent.
nice.
Excellent
Very nice.
stuff. All right. The man is going to both shows. Sarcastic Fish Head has a weird looking mouth, and it kind of like opens its mouth to fight other sarcastic fish's mouth. And how they fight, Kurt and I watched a sarcastic fringe head's fish mouth. I think the sarcastic thing is like when it opens its mouth, it has this stupid sarcastic look on its face. And both of them like meet mouths like they're kissing each other, but
Dude.
it's like a tug of war. Like
So
a
they
kiss.
look like these things that were made out of socks on
Yeah.
Sesame Street in like
I
1972.
agree. The
They go
wah,
whoop, whoop,
wah,
whoop,
wah,
whoop, whoop,
wah,
whoop, whoop.
They're
wah,
like
wah,
green,
wah,
pink,
wah, wah.
and like a yellow lemonish color. But
Yeah.
dude, when they open their mouth wide,
Yeah.
it's insane. It looks like one of the vampires from one of those scary movies
Oh,
where their
yeah.
heads open up.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
Dude,
about.
you know what I'm talking about?
Was that Blade? Were those vampires?
I think it was Blade
Yeah,
2.
Blade 2. The weird alien vampires.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Dude, that's what this fish does.
Worst looking fish in the sea. Worst looking fish.
Or best. I kind of dig it.
You do not want to swim up next to a sarcastic fringe head.
But it likes to swallow the other sarcastic fringe head when they're fighting.
yeah, like they try to eat each other, like whole.
Yeah.
And this is what Live Science says. The angry little fish that engages in mouth-to-mouth
Combat.
fighting.
Mouth to mouth combat.
Mouth-to-mouth combat. That's awesome.
Not awesome. So nasty.
Sarcastic fringe heads are best known for their silly name, extreme aggression, and unconventional fighting.
They're little jerks. They hide in shells and then they pop up at you and just give you the face. Nobody wants that face. All right, who's next, Kurt?
Colin.
Hey, Colin, what's up?
Hey, good. How you guys doing?
We're doing well, doing our favorite game, Fish
Enjoying
or
our
Horse.
Friday.
Hopefully you're enjoying your Friday as well. We can hook you up with some tickets here, Colin. Now, wait for the name. You tell us, is this a fish or a horse? Are you ready, Colin?
I'm ready.
Colin, Royal Grandma. Royal Grandma. Sounds like somebody from Massachusetts. Is that a fish or a horse?
You said Royal Grandma?
Yes.
Royal Grandma.
Goes over at 7.
Think really hard, Colin. Really hard.
Get off of that Google.
What did you say?
It's a horse.
Oh, my God.
Horse.
Took so long and you got it wrong. You should have Googled.
I am sorry,
I
Colin.
said horse.
I know it's
Yeah,
a
no,
fish.
it's a fish.
It's a fish. Royal Grandma, and it's actually spelled a little different, but it is
Yes.
funny. It's Gramma, but it is
Right.
pronounced grandma. It's a Royal Grandma fish. I don't know about these fish now. Don't want to run into it in the sea. Nasty looking bugger. But like, doesn't it have like some kind of like? It looks like it has like long hair tassels and like a crown of some sort, and that's why maybe they call it the Royal Grandma.
Oh, it's a pretty fish, though. Purple, gold, and green. It's almost like, it's an aquarium. It's a saltwater aquarium fish.
Yeah, like can't be found many places either.
No. Wow.
What do you think? You eating one of those?
No, I think it's a beautiful fish. I would love that thing.
Royal Grandma. Check it out.
Yeah. That's very that's the cool so fun. I think it's the coolest fish so far today.
Really? Royal Grandma, number one fish.
Yeah, number one fish. It's got the number one slot.
Or Colin. All right, Colin, try back. We got room for some more?
Yeah, Mike's on 2.
All right, Mike. What's up, man? Mike, can you hear me?
Mike.
Mike.
Hi.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, buddy.
All right, easy game, Mike. Fish or horse? Dibs has got a name. You tell us if it's a fish or a horse. Sounds easy, but it's really tough. Sounds like you're ready. Are you ready, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Daystar. Daystar. Is that a horse or a fish?
Okay, I say that's a horse.
All right! You are correct, sir. The 1878 Derby winner, to be exact. What would you like, Mike? You want to go to Back to the Future? You want to go to Bryan Adams? Mike, what tickets would you want? You want to go to Bryan Adams or do you want to go to Back to the Future? You won, my
I think
man.
I'm going to Back to the Future.
All right.
Okay.
Stay on hold. Let John hook you up. Back to the Future. And we're done with Back to the Future. We're out.
that's it.
We are out. I thought we'd run out of Bryan Adams first, but no. We run out of Back to the Future at Bushnell, June 4th. Daystar. I don't know if they have footage of Daystar 1878.
No, I don't think they do.
I think somebody drew what it looked like and how fast he was with some lines or something on the picture, and that's what you know of Daystar. But yes, 1878, which I think is the third year of the Kentucky Derby, 1878.
Wow.
Yeah, let me give you a little background here. Daystar was not a favorite, but led from start to finish to pull a major upset and set a new stakes record into the bargain.
Ooh.
Later events were to show that Hirmar was much better and superior horse. But over 40 starts, Daystar was 11-7.
40 starts.
Yep.
40 starts.
Oh, yeah.
What are they doing now? Like Andy Sterling was telling us,
Seven.
a couple.
Six.
Yeah, 6-7. That's it.
Yeah.
40 starts, and that's probably 11 wins, 7 posts, and then a handful that probably did not show up. But still, man, 40 starts. That's different times. Daystar, true champ.
It was the second Kentucky Derby.
Oh, the
Wow.
second. Yeah.
Yep.
Waya, underdog, Waya.
There
Kurt,
you go.
who's next, Kurt?
Susan.
Oh, Susan. How you doing, Susan?
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
We're good. It's Friday. We're happy.
Our favorite game, Susan.
I'm awesome.
Fish or horse?
We enjoy listening to you.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you.
When you say we, who is it?
My hubby and I.
All right, excellent. So hopefully we can win some Bryan Adams tickets for hubby and you to have an enchantment
That would
night
be
under the sea.
awesome.
Excellent. Fish or horse? Dibs has got a name, Susan. You simply tell us what it is. Are you ready, Susan?
I'm ready.
All right, Susan. It's called Humana 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 Kanu Kuapua. Is that a fish or a horse?
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm totally serious. Ben writes this stuff up. I just say it.
I think it's more pronounced humana humana kuna kua powa awa.
All right. We're going to guess. This is a long shot. We're going to guess it's a horse.
Right back. It is a fish out of Hawaii, and it is like the first thing you look up when it says weird names of fish. HUMU, NUKU, APUA apostrophe A. Humana kana kawa powa.
Yes, it's easy for you to say.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry,
Susan, we want you to
Susan.
win.
I know, especially for the hubby. Have the hubby call back.
Call back.
Let's sneak one more in.
All right, let's sneak
All right.
room
Dino.
for one more. Who?
Dino.
Dino's back. What's up, Dino?
Not much, man.
We're doing
it.
Let's end the week with a win, Dino. Fish or horse? Dibs has got a name for you. You simply tell us if it's a fish or a horse that has won the Kentucky Derby. Are you ready, Dino?
Yes.
Dino, Old Rosebud. Old Rosebud. Is that a horse or a fish?
Horse.
All right, that away.
1914 winner.
Excellent. Dino, stay on hold. We're going to hook you
Beautiful.
up with those Bryan Adams tickets. He's in Mohegan. Still a long way to go for Bryan Adams. So if you didn't win today, maybe we'll have some more in a couple of months. Or you can go to Mohegan Sun's box office and get them because the show's not till October 25th. Congratulations, Dino, winning those tickets. Congratulations, Sean, too, who's going to Back to the Future. Was it Mike Yeah, Mike won Back to the Future. And then Lump Sucker for Jeff winning Back to the Future. So congratulations, everybody, all week. And I think everyone's a winner because we definitely learned something today and all through the week.
The old Rosebud was tough as nails, had a 10-year career, and overcame many significant injuries to win the Kentucky Derby in 1914.
No hoof bruises holding old Rosebud back. Had bruises on all four hooves. Didn't care. Still running.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Back in those days, though, $75,000 was its career earnings.
Damn right.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. A lot of money.
40 first-place finishes, 13 second, 8 thirds, and then it didn't place 19 times.
Damn!
That's
you are making money on Rosebud every time out.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why it became Old Rosebud.
Yeah, I wonder what Rosebud was like. The original. Old Rosebud comes around. That was 1914, so right after World War I, he's just kicking butt.
All right. Adam Giardino joined us at 3:25. Let's replay that for you now. This guy is busy every week and weekend with UConn sports. Adam Giardino next.
91 southbound, the slow line, it's still here. Exit 3533.